Hi, welcome back to Pluto's Knowledge. In this video, I will talk about why I think that NFTs will help skyrocket Ethereum's price. Before I started making this video, I looked at some graphs, and when I was looking at this one, the average gas price, um, I, I saw that this was at all-time high uh, for this month, the last 30 days. Let's zoom out a little. If you look at 1 year, you can see this is not very big compared to last year because last year was way higher. But the reason why we should look out for this is because of the Ethereum upgrade we got, the EIP 1559. Last year, inflation rate of Ethereum was approximately 4%, and a few months ago, the EIP 1559 upgrade got implemented on Ethereum, meaning that gas fees, when you transfer Ethereum or buy NFTs, you need to pay gas fees. Some of those gas fees gets burned, so it just goes out of the market circulation. On this website, you can see how many Ethereum got, let's say, minted and how much got burned. And we can also see what the net issuance per hour is. If you look at the last 7 days, you can see that approximate 100 ETH got burned, 94 got minted, and the netto 5.9 Ethereum was the net issuance, meaning that the last 7 days Ethereum was deflationary, not inflationary, but deflationary, meaning there is less Ethereum in the market compared to 7 days ago. If we take all, then it's still a long way from being deflationary, but if this keeps up, the high volume, it becomes deflationary. Without the EIP 1559, there would have been an extra 1.4 million ETH in circulation. Okay? So with the new protocol in place, 1.4 million got burned, got thrown away forever. Let's take a look at Ethereum. This is the Ethereum. Let's take a look at the log version of the graph. Why do we need to transform in the log? Because we're not interested in the price, but we're interested in the growth. So you can see Ethereum has a steady growth in the long term. It does have some bumps in the bumpy roads, like it's been dumping for a time, but now it looks pretty much stable. And with the rise of NFTs, this could be a game changer, my opinion. Okay, let's take a look at Etherscan. Here you can see how much gas fees are, the live gas fees prices, and how much it costs to transfer money, the Ethereum blockchain. And we can also see the biggest websites where the most fees get paid. OpenSea at the moment is number one with 15.95% the last 24 hours, followed by Uniswap. But for now, we're only interested in OpenSea. Another big NFT marketplace is LuxRare. They have multiple contracts, but if you just sum them up very quickly, this one is LuxRare 2.44%, 3.64%. LuxRare Exchange and their token 2%, 2.5%. So it sums up to approximate 7.5%. So more than 20% of the total market space is used by NFTs only. Let's go to OpenSea. Here we can see the total trading volume in the last 7 days of the NFTs. Why is this important? Because if there is a high volume, and of course high relative to the floor price, then every time you need to buy, sell, or list your NFT on this marketplace, you need to pay gas fees. Okay, and if you take a look at the last 30 days, you can see this is pretty high. And for some, oh, did I click? Let's go back. Yes, and you can see that for the last 24 hours, 7 days, you can see that it just keeps growing for a lot of new projects, and they have a pretty high trading volume, meaning that they all need to pay off. They all have a lot of transactions taking place, and that is not really good for Ethereum gas prices, but it is good for Ethereum getting burned, because every time their transaction takes place, some Ethereum gets burned. And the more transactions taking place, the more ETH that's getting burned, and that is good. As you can see here, the start of this year, it's been pretty negative so far. Let's hope that this keeps playing, so because that means that there's less ETH in the market, and that ETH becomes deflationary. That is pretty awesome. Pretty bullet sign. So yeah. Okay, so why would you want to trade NFTs? I personally prefer trading NFTs or buying NFTs for long term or short term. That has some kind of utility. Let's take this project for example. This is I did not invest in this project yet, but in short, this project, um, when they collected the money, they sold 11.1K of their NFTs. They use that money, go to the Twitter, click this link. We can see that they bought land with it, 28 plots of land. And believe me, Sandbox virtual real estate is pretty expensive right now. And what did they do it? And what do they do? They said that they're going to build casinos on it, and every NFT is entitled to 50% of all fees generated by their casinos. So this NFT could be earning passive income. And they have not yet started building yet. They only had bought 28 plots of land on prime locations. Um, this is a casino example of a casino in Decentraland, not in Sandbox, but in Decentraland. And as you can see, it looks pretty realistic. You bet real money. It's not something like fake money or something like that. And everything is based on the Ethereum blockchain. Every transaction that takes place, then you buy, sell, etc. And if the casino business blows up with NFTs in it, then of course this could mean that the Ethereum price goes up, or that more ETH gets burned, etc., etc. So yeah, another thing that's worth mentioning is DeFi Llama. Here you can see the total value locked, so the money locked in protocols on websites. And if we just look at Ethereum, we can see some steady growth and staggering. But the reason why it's staggering here is because the price dumped a little, and a lot of positions trading got liquidated or hacks, etc. But you can see some steady growth here. If you compare with Binance Chain, for example, you can see they had a huge spike here and then they dropped, and they have trouble growing at the moment. I used to uh, still do actually. I used to invest in smaller projects on the Binance Smart Chain because it's cheaper compared to Ethereum. But a lot of those projects, they started to um, switch from chain, meaning that they wanted to offer their service not on Binance Chain anymore, but on the Ethereum, because all the big players, all the big whales are here. And I've seen that with a lot of other projects on Binance Chain, Avalanche Chain, etc. That they're all moving to Ethereum. It's like you're living in a different country, and you see that maybe you want to live in the US. So a lot of people are making money there. So what do? You just move there. So yeah, this one is also a great tool to check, because if one project loses money or goes down in value, that just means that they're migrating to another blockchain, or yeah, the money moves to another chain. This is very handy to look out for. So yeah, that's the video. Thanks for watching. If you have any question, please leave a comment below. Thanks.